In this video, we will be going over the writing module before I start working on it. This is basically my behind the scenes of me working, and in the background you're gonna see Uber might disturb us. If this video finishes in 10 minutes, I will upload it. If Uber is distracting and not behaving, I'll cut this video and not upload it. If you have any questions about content creation, please let me know in the comments. And now let's get started. Number one, I'm on my cell phone ready to work. This is part of my course. Let me show you where the course lives. There is a website called Skool, Skool. You can do a research for it and look for real-time content creation. It's right up here. You can look for that school, or you can click on the link in the description and come on in and check it out. All right, let me tell you where the class is. Right now we have two classes that are done. The first class is this one right here. It is the introduction to all 6 modules. It's 4 or 5 minutes long. The second class or second module that I finished is this one right here, which is a FAQ. I haven't even watched it yet. But this is about a 12-minute video that answers 19 questions, okay, about content creation. Now, the next module is going to go, which is writing, which is what I'm working on right now. And I'm going to show you behind the scenes as I create it. And I'm noticing some of you are enjoying my videos about Uber. Some of you are enjoying my videos about content creation. So why not? Let's get started. Okay. So the first thing to note is, before we read any of this, let me show you the apps that I'm going to be using. Canva. This is free, and CapCut. That is also free. We'll start with Canva because first I have to build the images and the backgrounds. And you will literally see me do this right in front of your eyes. If you look right here, this one is the introduction and this one is the FAQ. I'm just going to come here. I'm going to save a copy of the FAQ and turn it into writing, and then we're ready to go. Let's go into File. We're going to say make a copy. Done. So now I have a duplicate of the exact same thing, and then we'll change it around, okay? This is going to be writing module 1, and this allows me to kind of keep the same color scheme and the same fonts and the same stuff that I've already worked on. Why reinvent the wheel, right? First, we have to change the name. So over here, it's going to go from real-time content creation. And we're just going to get the name right from here, from the actual writing module. Module 1 writing. There you go. We're going to call it module 1 writing. I'm going to copy this. We're going to go back into Canva. And just paste it right here so the name is done. All right, we're going to go, which allows me to save it. I'm going to double check and save it. Next, I'm going to go in File, and I'm going to say Save to Folder. And we're going to move this to Real-Time Content Creation folder, so everything is in one folder and it's easy for me to find. Okay, now we're ready to get started on this. The first thing we need to do is right here, it needs to say Real-Time Content Creation. So I'm just going to grab this instead of FAQ, put that in there. And let's see. Well, we're going to move this red down because we want it to highlight the writing. And then we're going to get the background image and make it a little bit longer so we can read the whole thing. Boom. Now I'm going to center this. That's just simple. Right in the middle, right there. We're going to take module 1 writing. Oop. Sometimes I make mistakes. We're going to grab this. We're going to center this. Now we're going to grab this and move it right where it says writing. Probably going to make it a little bit bigger this way so it's easier to read and it's not overlapping anything. And I'm going to actually add an extra space in here. So there is a separation between module 1 and writing, and then the circle is going to do what it's supposed to do. Once again, we have to center it, which we'll do. We're going to go into the background object and make it a little bit bigger. And I'm actually going to flip it. We want it to be slightly different, right? We don't want each one to be the same. Then we're going to click here. I'm trying to get the red piece right here. If I have a hard time grabbing certain pieces, I'll grab one of these. I will go into the layers, which is right here. and we'll move this on top so it's easier to grab. Okay, now we're gonna grab the layer for this, move it, and we're almost done. I think it looks good. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe a little bit down, not so it's not cutting off the G. And I think that works. See how easy that was? Module 1, writing, parentheses. Now I have an option. I can duplicate this, and I'll show you. When I duplicate it, I have two identical pieces, right? But on the second one, I'll do a different version. Like I'll take this. It is red. We're gonna change it to, let's say, black. And then on the writing, I'm gonna duplicate it one more time. And there's several ways of doing this. And now I've actually separated into two different pieces, right? So I'm gonna take the one that's module 1 right here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna have the writing not in there. Now I gotta use my keyboard. So we're gonna go over here and we're gonna delete the writing part. Boom, okay? And I'll tell you why I'm doing that in a second. Now we're gonna go over here and get rid of the module 1 and the other one. And this basically allows me to freely move it. Wait. We're gonna add some spaces in there. And this is just me messing around and making it a little bit better. Okay, good. Now we got the writing, we got the spaces. Now we want this to be a different color. So I'm gonna go here and make it red. Boom. Okay, so now the decision is the spacing kind of messed it up a little bit. Maybe we don't need the brackets. I think brackets are unnecessary. So I'm gonna get rid of the brackets. Leave the writing in there. Wait. Mistakes are always made in this. Okay, there you go. Boom, writing is done. I think I want it to be capital letters. So I'm gonna click on this. Is it in spacing? No. Is it in format? Yes, see, I forget, I'm getting old. And you know what, let me hide my face. You don't need to see my face right now because it's just in the way. Okay, we're gonna make it capital letters. Module 1, writing, boom, boom, boom. Okay, now you can see I have two different ones, but I like this one better. I'm gonna duplicate it, put it in the beginning. This one is gonna go all the way at the end. It's just gonna be a placeholder for me, and I'll probably end up deleting it when I'm done with the project, okay? It's not necessary because I don't want it anymore, but I'll leave it there just in case I need it. Now I have these two that are identical. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this one red. And I'm just literally gonna look at both of them and see which one I like. I think it looks better like this, but just in case I'm wrong, let me change the text over here to black. And let me make this red, the color again. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay, we want this to be red. Where are you, my friend? We want this to be red, and we want this one to be black. Okay, now I'm gonna go between the two and see what stands out more, this or this. Yeah, I like this way better. Okay, so I definitely like all of it in red and it stands out better. And I don't care for it like this, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete this. And we're gonna stick with this as the introduction for it. Okay. Now, another thing is I can look at this and see what the style is. Did it do anything? No, it didn't do anything. All right, that didn't do anything. I was hoping there was a way to make it a little bit thicker. What I can do is I can flip this so it's different than the one before. Is there a flip button? There it is. We can flip it like this and this. There you go. So now it's going to be different than FAQ a little bit. I think I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. And even the background, we're going to make it a little bit bigger. And then what I want to do is make it a little bit bigger on this side. And I want to center this one more time. Okay, that's centered. And I think that's good enough for me. Something's still bothering me. I think it needs to be down here more. Yeah, this needs to be up more. Okay, we're gonna center it one more time. That looks good enough to me. Writing is there. The text looks good. Maybe this could be a little bit smaller. Like, you can play with this all day. I think that is good enough for me. What do you guys think? Okay, that's the beginning part. So we're gonna stop this video. We're gonna check Uber. Oh, there you go. Look, if you look down here, 1 out of 5. This went down and this went down, and I can confirm it. Look, 2116.1. If I go over here, I took a screenshot. So when I got here, it was, that's where we were at. 3126.6. So that means my turn is gonna come up pretty fast. Okay, I'm gonna end this video, upload it, and let people know what I'm working on, and start another video, and we'll do the next part of this.